Dead man, you there? Little help.
Okay, Sam. Remove the pod and connect it to that
部屋の
incubator.
形状自体は同じなのかというよりは、なんか単純に共通規格で作られた部屋の一つを宣言で利用できるっていう感じなのかな。これで
It's in.
Good.
変えられ通信なんだろうけど、
Temporary excessive
自然に来る
stress.
じゃん。
Easily addressed if we return it to its mother's womb.
母親の子宮ね。
Located in the capital Knot City ICU. Brain dead, of course.
You mean still mother?
Correct. A steel mother's womb facilitates a connection between the world of the dead and the BB. And you, in turn, connect yourself to a BB, granting you the ability to sense BTs.
じゃあその母親が
These
BT を
pods
感じ
were
取れる能力がある
designed
って
to
感じなのかな。
simulate the conditions inside a steel mother's womb. BBs need to believe they're in one at all times to function properly.
は
However, we can only maintain this deception for so long,
だから時間
which
制
is
限があ
why
る
we
のか。
must periodically update the environmental data by synchronizing it with a steel mother via the chiral network. There. The update is in progress. Right now, the pod is synchronizing with the steel mother in capital Knot City and reconfiguring its settings based on the latest data. Returning your BB to the womb in this manner will temporarily reduce its stress levels. That being where it technically belongs, of course.
あ、まだ生まれるべきではないレベルの赤子なんだ。
Kid looks happy.
I'll try it.
まあとはいえ生きるためには必要だったことだな。
Autotoxemia should set in much slower from now on.
テッドもいい顔しとるな。
You should remember that BBs are just equipment. Try not to get attached.
まあ本来は
Each
そうだろう
one
な。
has been physically removed from its steel mother's womb. A process that renders them unpredictable and prone to failure. No BB on record has remained in service for over a year. It may need to be retired
残
before
酷な
this
世界観やな。
expedition is over.
And then? You saying there's no way to keep my BB alive?
You must understand, there is still a great deal we don't know about BBs. As we expand the chiral network and recover more past data, perhaps we'll find our answers.
なるほどね。
Oh,
要する
right.
にとりあえ
You
ずつなげて
asked
く
me
れって
to
こと
look
だ。
into why the BTs might be reacting to your blood. I spoke with Hartman.
あ
We should have your results soon.
ハートマンって誰だっけ。
Anyway, get some rest. You and your BB are both exhausted. Good night, Sam.
毎度毎度いい笑顔やな、こいつは。おやすみ。
London Bridge is falling down, falling down, falling down. London Bridge is falling down, my fair lady. Sam,
アメリド。
can you see me?
通信か
How are things over there?
通信か。
Still not under guard, still not chained up, still can't leave.
あー
But if you can keep making connections, if you can get to me, we can go back east, back home. Thank you. I mean that. It's bad. There are fewer and fewer people in the cities these days. No one's having children anymore. But humans aren't made for living alone. They're supposed to come together, to help one another. And if we as a people can't do that, if we can't reconnect, then, well, it's like Bridget said, extinction.
Come on. Rebuilding America isn't gonna get rid of the BTs.
まあそうだよ
As long
な。
as they're still around, there's no escaping it.
部分的に解決できても根本的な解決ではないわな。
I'll be waiting, Sam.
まあ何にせよあがき続けるしかないわけか。そのためにはまずは西に行かなきゃいけないと。
Waiting for you. Come and find me.
Hello, Sam. This is Hartman. Since you're awake, it might behoove you to freshen up. To that end, why not take a shower? It's good for the body and soul, and also my research as it happens.
なんだろう。プライバシーのかけらもないこと言われそうだけど。
Sam, this is Hartman.
やっぱりシャワーの中で写真来るじゃん。
And I oversee BT research. I'll be taking a sample of your shower water
ああ、そっか。多少視点でいろいろあったからか。あ、そういうことじゃない。
Study other people with dooms?
Everyone in Bridges, myself and Mama. Results thus far are inconclusive. But you possess other singular qualities, being a repatriate as well. I must confess to a
あ
measure
あ。
of optimism.
機関車イコールデューブではないのか。
Waste products. Dryling. Dispensing.
There. Take the sample with you. Should the opportunity arise, try using it on a BT. I'm curious to see how they react. Who knows? It may even prove beneficial to you. There was an old research paper detailing the effects of bodily
なん
fluids
か
from
自分の体
individuals
器から
like us on BTs.
自分を守るための装備作るって
It
いう
is
とちょっ
only
と
by
複
recovering
雑や
these
な。
materials that we can unearth the knowledge of the past. Not just the Death Stranding, but also the mystery of your body's unique properties and even our doom's affliction. There may well be hope for humanity. Sam, I have no interest in rebuilding America.
は
I
っきり言う
want
や
to
ん。
recover the past. Oh, it's almost time.
なんだロケットでも打ち上げるんか。
After you make your connections and nothing happens, then what? I said, then what?
シンプルに変えられる通信の制限時間とかか。一方的に言いたいことだけ言ってどっか嫌がったやつやろ。
Sam, sorry to bother you while you're taking a break, but I figured you'd want to hear this.
うん
Oh, maybe it'll help you rest easier. We received a number of messages addressed to you. I've not taken a look myself, but I gather they're mostly from your clients. You should see if they contain any useful information.
ただ感謝のメールってわ
Mail
け
can
じゃ
be
ないけどか。
accessed via your cufflinks, as well as the terminal in your private room.
ターミナルってこれだ
There's
っけ。
something else I'd like to share with you. With the Cairo network, we now have the power to reclaim our past. Data once thought lost forever from every corner of America can be pieced back together from fragmented records. Our archives are still a work in progress, of course. But as we expand the network and integrate more way stations and cities, we'll be able to recover more and more information, such as the previous expedition's logs and reports. Everything they sent back was lost when Central Knot City was
ああ、だから
destroyed.
こそ
Now
情
we've
報を集め
managed
る
to
べき
restore some already
必要があると。
intact. You can access them from a private room terminal or your
あ、さっ
cufflinks
きの
by
アーカイブってだから復
selecting
活したのか。
archives. Might make for interesting reading.
う ーっと、メニュー開いて、メールの確認。外に放置しているバイクだがバッテリーが切れている。充電しないとそのままでは使えない。充電さえできれば自動充電機能も復活すると思うのはすまなかった。素材には様々な種類があって産出確保できる場所もいろいろだ。だから各施設で融通し合ってる。オキシトシンが足りないとか怖いとか言い出すように。なんでこんなにさ、絵文字ついてるのこいつ。なんかバッテリーさえ充電すればバイクも使えるって感じかな。バイク使いたいな。オキシトシンはなんかまあ精神安定剤みたいな感じかな。まあいいや。そんなら、あとやるべきことはなさそうだから、一旦外に入れてまた受注しますか。バイクも見に行きたいしね。あら、また記録だ。つなぐたびにだな。
We are. But we cannot release your son just yet. Believe me when I tell you it's for the best.
誰なんだろう、話してる相手は。このマッツ・ミキルセンも誰なんて話なんだけど。仮面をかぶったあなた。よいしょ。
Sam,
お、
out of curiosity,
ポリゴンテッドなん
how's
だ。
it doing at the moment?
Before I answer that,
Something wrong?
when I hook up my BB, I see things.
What kind of things?
Like a face, someone I don't know, calling to me. There's this room, too, with other people talking, but I can't make out the words.
Bleed-through effect. Didn't I warn you about this? You're mistaking the
BB
BB's
の記
memories
憶が
for your own.
逆輸してる。
They're false flashbacks, nothing more. Let me explain. A BB is harvested from its steel mother at around 28 weeks and placed in a pod. To be clear, this is before it's even born. The procedure halts its development. But even at 28 weeks, its sensory systems have matured enough to process
つまり摘
external
出された
stimuli.
直後の記
It
憶っ
is
てこと
more
か。
than capable of encoding this information into memories, which can bleed into yours via your connection.
So who's the man I saw?
Someone from the medical team, maybe? Or a BB technician? Does it matter? The BB has been in circulation for a while now. It's been
スティ
handled
ル
by a
マザ
lot
ー
of
っ
people.
ていうには喋ってたんだよな。
Because you're the expert.
No one's an expert, Sam. BBs were developed decades ago in secret. They're your quintessential black boxes. We may use them, but we don't truly
なるほど。
understand
その
them.
辺を明かすためにも、
Believe me,
結
I've been
局、
trying to learn more, but almost all of the old records are gone.
カイラルネットワー
If
ク
I
をつない
find
で、
anything out, I'll tell you, all right?
記録を元に戻さないとダメってことか。
Sam, check the delivery terminal and review the list of orders.
While you're resting, I ran some network diagnostics. Beryllium monitoring and holographic systems are nominal. Unfortunately, our printer is offline.
あ
I know, after all the trouble you went through to bring us those materials. This one's on us. We ordered a part a while back, but it never arrived. The printer needs it to communicate with the chiral network. Mules must have snatched it, caught that porter en route or something. If I'm right, they'll have taken it to their drop site, which is smack dab in the middle of their territory. Don't suppose you'd be up for stealing us our property back? Can't think of anyone more
ミュー
qualified
ル
than
の
you.
中華基地から回収してこいと。また無茶苦茶なことを言いよるな。とりあえずこれか。俺も近いからついでにやっちゃえばいいかな。
Mama's added a watchtower schematic to your PCC. If you don't have it on you, consider fabricating one. You never know when you'll need to recon an area.
あとはとりあえずいいか。あ、回収装置はもらえるのね。
Allow me to describe your quarry.
誰だこいつ。
Chiral crystals appear gold to the naked eye and are frequently found in formations resembling human handprints. Surrounding rocks and debris tend to float a few feet above the ground.
星の浮いてるところを探せば変わる結晶がある。
Found in areas with high precipitation. Got all that? Rain, floating rocks, golden handprints. That's your trifecta. Look for these three things and you'll find the crystals. If you've been especially observant, then perhaps you already know where to look. Order assigned.
ひとまず向かいますか。めちゃめちゃ看板いっぱいあるな。これ凍りついたらないね、集めるのに。で、一旦、バイクあるね。ちょっと見てこよう。ノーバッテリーでしょ。これはどうすることができない。充電されてないからジェネレーター。これもなんかもしかして建築で作れるのかな。じゃあ一旦放置かな。そしたら拠点がここでしょ。いろんなとこに散らばってんな。これあれか、通れるところか。こっち取ってったらでも行きやすそうではある。とはいえ誰かが通った道があるなら、これに沿っていくのってもってな気がする。この範囲のどっかにあるってことかな。広くない？まあいっか。とりあえずじゃあ、これでも川沿いに歩いてったら割と楽そうではあるけど。はいと。とりあえず向かいますか。ついでに多分、カイラル結晶も確かできると思うから。適当にスキャンかけながら歩いていきましょう。
Call it a rule or a habit, but most mutants almost always take stolen shipments home with them. Find the post box, steal back the cargo. Simple as that. But be careful. These guys are armed. If this goes sideways, be ready to fight.
とはいえ俺武器持ってねえんだよな、逆に言うと。打撃を当て続けるとミュールは耐えきれずに気絶してしまいます。逆に武器奪いたいまである。結構あれだな、斜面自体は急だけどストランドを装備しましょう。 敵集団に連れ出したいで上つらんだぞみたいな。ここ端っこ開けたいな。いや、ロープあるじゃん。ロープあるな、ロープでいいわ。ありがたく使わせてもらおう。登ってる間に耳を連打しておくと。
Drop site. We recommend you use a watchtower to confirm the location of the post box containing our cargo.
見晴らしのいい場所に簡易に観測所を垂れて観測しろと。なんか探知されたの今。
Mule drop sites are rarely deserted, so remaining undetected is key. Keep a low profile and move slowly to minimize noise.
あれが見えるか。だからあんなルートが提示されてたのかな。この洞窟使えそうだな、でも。ミュールブーツ、目的地は一旦これ上上がってみるか。はしご拾ったから次にはしご使っちゃって。はしご。障害物のパンチ。なんだ？よいしょ。この辺りにからしいから立てても良さげだけど、この辺に立てられそうではある。これで、立てるものを選択しなきゃいけなくて、2番でこれに切り替えて、急斜面すぎるところには立てられないか。どこならいけんだこれ。そっち側ならいけるかな。いけそう。建設する。おー、便利ね。こんなもんぶたれて目立たんか普通に。よいしょ。でも案外見えそう。これか。拡大して、ここに行かなきゃいけないんだよな。金属持ってない。これか、とりあえず行かなきゃいけないのは。あとは特に情けかな。ちょっとこっそり近寄ってパスッと倒して持って帰れれば御の字って感じ。一番下まで降りれるかな。ギリいけそうな、いけなそうなって感じ。ギリギリいけそう。 たら姿勢を低くして、敵がいるから、ランド装備して、敵がいるわけじゃないの？いや、いるな。よいしょい。こっか。これで、まずこれは回収しなきゃいけない。重量を見て、30か。減らしても入らないのね。一旦ガンガン背負ってみるか。これは持ってきそうやな。69.8、あと60キロぐらい積める。一旦ガッと積んでみて、道見たらそんなに険しいもんでもないから。積んでないね。ギリギリだけどいけそうかな。まあ、やってみるだけやってみるか。あとはなんか、大事なものがあればだけど。まあ、とりあえず一旦、これ持って帰るか。さっき来た道を戻るのが無難ではあるが、ここはどこに行けんだ？この洞窟行けるかな、このまま。これやってる側めちゃめちゃ楽しいんだけど、いつらガチで地味だな。さっきこれ上側、そうだね、ここから来たから、こっちに戻ってったら帰れるはず。上から拾ってっか。靴が壊れそう。あ、みんな出しちゃった。どうしようかな。ちょっと、なんか下ろしたらいけそう。あとはまあでも来た道戻るだけだから、そんなに難しくないな。ちょっと一旦カイラルテストの回収はもっと平地でやった方が楽そうだから、ここじゃないところでやろうかな。今荷物積んでるから、荷物の運搬を優先したいところ。ロープ掴んで、危ねえ、ロープなしで降りるからだった。配達依存症の集団。
Back in the day, AI did everything. Deliveries were handled by unmanned vehicles and drones. And all we had to do was sit back and let them work. It was revolutionary, damn near singularity. No reason for it not to take off, but it did. People didn't like it when we took the human element out of the service industry. So, after some consideration, we put it back in. Made jobs no one really needed and gave them to folks who couldn't live without them. And from there, it snowballed. Now we got cults of cargo chasing crazies who get off on hijacking ships. Jackal's always on the lookout for the next porter. Make sure you're not him.
この こに耐えられる決勝ないな。もうちょっと先には1個あった気がするけど。だって天気地まで帰って、なんか、この先に耐えられる決勝あった気がするから、こっちに後で向かうかな。低い上位で、端末を起動して、とりあえず一旦、これを納品して、全部いいや、これで。これよかった。そうね、これで俺、ここで物を作れるようになったから。ありがたい限り。あ、今回何もやってないからね。これだけど。はい、S ランク。
Sam, how are your shoes holding up?
終わらそうです。
Well, I imagine, conditions being what they are out there. Nothing ruins your day like shoes falling apart while you're on the job. Carry on like that, and it's only a matter of time before you injure yourself. I've arranged for boots to be added to your supplies.
なるほど。ブー
Bridges
ツも
stand
作
good
ってくれ
issue,
たこと。
so they ought to fit you fine. You should always carry an extra pair. But if you forget or run into trouble, you can fabricate another via a terminal at one of our many facilities.
追われかけのブーツはどうしたもんかって感じだけどね。
Good work, Sam. It seems your connection level is increasing.
は
As
あ。
your connection level increases, larger quantities of resources will be made available to you
なる
in
ほど。
our facilities.
場所場所によって依頼をちゃんと受けていくことも重要ってことね。
See you around.
Congratulations, Sam. I understand you now have access to a Chiron printer. An extraordinarily useful device that can only function because of the manner in which our network
あ
utilizes
あ、あの
the
ビー
beach,
チを
enabling
通
us
信
to transfer
手段として使ってる。
massive volumes of data instantaneously.
よくそんなもん開発したね。
Since under normal circumstances, such transfers would take hours, if not days. Some have speculated that the chiral network might, in essence, be a time machine. That it is transmitting data into the past.
難しい話は分かんねえや。
We have yet to fully grasp the fundamental nature of the network and the beach which we have come to rely on.
分かってないもんだらけだ
One
な。
might liken our relationship
まあそんなもん
to that
か。
of primitive man's with fire. Is it useful? Quite. Is it dangerous? Undeniably
いいこと言う
so.
ね。
Nevertheless, we have decided that the reward outweighs the risk. Furthermore, as the BTs are linked to the beach, it stands to reason that further study and
やっぱ
experimentation
カイラル通
could be of
信
considerable
とか
benefit.
カイラルの技
The
術が
same could be said
何らかしら
regarding you,
BP の
of course.
発生に
Rest assured,
関与してるとは
I
思う
will
んだ
keep
よ
you
な。
apprised of what I learn.
俺だけ有能だったことは。
Good work.
とりあえず靴作りたいな。1個とりあえず作って、ブースハンガーにかけて、今入ってるのが消耗品のブーツか？置いてきたのかな？まあいいか。ミュールブーツも置くのめんどくさいからそのまま持ってっか。ついでなんでこのまま変えられる決勝の最初もいっちゃいましょう。
Have a pleasant journey. Still got work to do, Sam. Let's not keep people waiting.
はいよー。こっちの方にあったと思うんだよな、変えられる決勝。通った道にあったもんだったら見えないかな。さすがにか。 さすがにやな。この辺に1個立てるか。あれを。
Sam,
あ、
chiral crystals are pretty small and can be difficult to spot with the naked eye. I'd advise you to use your ultra deck to point you in the right direction. If you want to survey a wider area, though, you might consider building a watchtower and relying on its sensors.
よいしょい。近くにはないだろうけどな。あるじゃん。ゴリゴリあるじゃん。1CG あとはもうこれでいいんだな。全然ついてるからいっぱい回収していくか。カイラル結晶、この周囲にあるのカイラル結晶も回収しようかな。マーカー1個だけかつけれるの。じゃあ近くに結構あるんで、これはとりあえず回収しに行っちゃいましょう。どのぐらい回収できるかもしれないけど、身軽なうちにやっておきたい。あれれれれ。はしごもらったー。オッケー。こんだけあればとりあえず OK ってことだな。あの2つもついてるから回収しちゃおうかな。どうせだし。ちょっとタイムポール来てるけど。タイムポールだっけあったっけ。はい、オッケー。入りましょう。荷物背負ったらやっぱ身軽だね。まあ、希望を言うならバイク使いたいけど。で、まあ別に歩くのが楽しくないわけではないのでいいんですけど。やっぱね、乗り物好きなんでね、そこは。発電機な、なんか作れそうになりそうなんだよな、これやったら。ここにあるってことは。リサイクル。リサイクル、カイラル結晶。これだけでいいよ。はいと。全部一気に預けられるわけじゃないのか？
Got some chiral crystals for us? These crystals only form in places with elevated chiralium levels, which makes me wonder if expanding the network had something to do with it.
これ何に使えるんだろう。その量で結構喜ばれるもんなんだよ。ケースリピアスプレー。はあ。見せて橋。便利ね。
Excess chiral crystals can be deposited at any facility. They'll be added to the stores held on site. These local stores include materials that you can draw upon to fabricate equipment as needed.
橋はでもちょっと変えるように1個欲しいよな。こっからどう進むかわからんけど。お、重量アップ。
Oh, before I forget. This is for you.
なんだろう。発電機欲しいんですけど。
That's
C3
container
plus
repair
ah.
spray for patching up cargo containers. Good for dealing with timefall degradation and all that. Useful stuff if you and your cargo have been through the ringer. We've added it to your supplies list, so it's readily available if and when you need it.
なるほどね。とりあえず背負っといて、最適化して、なんかもうすでにこれだけで荷物結構多いな。K3 ピアスプレーでかくねえか。
There is a correlation between elevated Corellium levels and increased crystal formation. This may well be the result of the network's expansion. You needn't worry though. Local chiral density is still within an acceptable range. If you find any more, be sure to collect it. You'll be well rewarded.
If you come into more chiral crystals, you can submit them at one of our facilities. And you can deposit other resources too, along with any items you don't need.
ああ、じゃあいらないものはリサイクルに出してればいいんだ。
What we don't use as is can be broken down into components for R&D and other applications.
なるほどね。じゃあブースとかも全然捨てない方が良さそうだな。一旦今日はこんなもんにしとこうかな。ということで、また次回。